Alright, we're starting out the new year with, I think a 40-year-old reference. Yeah, 40th anniversary of Back to the Future with the re-release of Gigawatt. I think this is a re-release, I don't know. But yeah, this is supposed to be the DeLorean. I don't know from which movie. I think from the first movie, judging by the title. But yeah, here he is in box. The back, all the tech specs. You can see them traveling to the future. You're never out of time when you're a time machine. When Marty and Doc Brown need a ride through time, Gigawatt is ready to fly. Let's get him out of his cardboard prison. Let's go. Alrighty, and now we got Gigawatt out of the box, out of his prison, with all of his little accessories, including the Mr. Fusion generator. I don't know if you can see that well. I don't know if you can really see that well. Yeah, it's really tiny, but it says Mr. Fusion. Let me try to... Alright, I can drop the accessory. Yeah, it's the Mr. Fusion generator. Harkening, I think this was in Back to the Future 2, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's really tiny, but you can tell it says Mr. Fusion. I'll probably put a photo that basically magnifies it. We got from the first movie the lightning hook, and then we got Gigawatt's rifle. I think this is from the first movie, I'm not entirely sure though. We'll discuss more of these, well, actually now in card mode. So the way you can display them is with if you want Back to the Future 2, you put this little generator on and it's gonna look like that. Set it right there. You want the first movie look, then you're gonna have to put the lightning hook in, like so. Just a little tab right there, and then just needs a hook on like that with a lightning strike. Bam, time traveling, baby. And yeah. Another fun little thing with the car mode is that besides visible head syndrome, what you can do is try to get the tires to stay out. Although, I think on this copy, on my copy anyways, it tends to get loose like that, but you can set it up like so. There you go. The back wheels are easier. And there you go, now you have the flying DeLorean. Whatever sound effects you would use at the time. Sorry, I've got quite a mess on here now with the lights exposed. And then you got his little rifle, which, to my knowledge, can it go here? Oh, well, yeah, it can. It gets stored there in car mode, and then if it were rolling, it would not be impeding the rolling feature. I'll just say this now, the back wheels are really tight. Like, here, I'll do this. And then, yeah, you see how tight they are? Versus I could show it here. Front wheels are pinned. I think these are pinned too. They're just tight because of the way everything is set to work. I don't know why I like doing that. I really like doing that. Sorry if you hear any noise. But pretty much this is just an extensive retool of the Siege Sideswipe mold. Let me see if I have one of those figures. I think they might be in bot mode. Hold on, give me a moment. Alright, and I guess at this point we could segue into a size comparison because, yeah, there's a Siege Sideswipe mold in deep cover. This from the other one I got a while back. I forgot the name of that dude, but he was a police officer. This just looks really nice as it is. But yeah, you can see how similar they are. He borrows a lot of engineering from here, but this is more modeled to be after a DeLorean. which, as you can see, doesn't have the DMC logo that should be on the front. And then for the back, that's a cute little license plate that says out of time. California. I think that says California. Yeah, that straight up says California. But yeah. Alright, next for size comparison, we got the Off-Road Nest Bumblebee. And then finally, don't ask about the windows or what happened to them, but there is Earthrise Prime. Yeah. Paint gun on here, and I'm just like, you know what, I'll just do it. Like, drops of paint gun on here, it looked ugly, so I decided to just color it in. But, yeah, should have done it here too, but I don't care. And they look good together. And now we can take everything off because we're going to go into bot mode. Cue the copyright free, hopefully, music. Alrighty, and there we have Gigawatt in bot mode. Yeah, this guy is kind of tiny. But yeah, there he is. Got the little generator thing here. I believe that's the reactor core. I could be entirely wrong with that, actually. I'm gonna assume that's what it is. But yeah. Also, I just realized, yeah, the doors can open up like how they do, but I did a little bit of reading on the wiki because I was curious about these. Like, after I pulled these out, I decided to give a quick read of like, oh boy, opening these in car mode might actually kind of do something to the paint. And I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to do that. That's gonna be kind of rough, if I'm gonna be real with you. That would have been kind of rough. But yeah, I think this is either the reactor or the, like, I think it was called the flux capacitor or something like that. I think that's what it is, the flux capacitor, and like all the little details right there. Where it says October 26, 1985, 9 o'clock, and then October 21st, 2015, then November 12th, 1955. That's going to be really hard to read on camera, huh? Well, that's what it says. And I think you're supposed to have the wheels like on the side, but I kind of like this look a little more. Makes him stand out a bit more. Granted, when I display him, he's gonna be in car mode. That's just kind of my shtick with him. That's just kind of my whole shtick. But yeah, Honestly, though. For a Sideswipe remold, and probably my third one, if I'm correct, it's pretty sick. I even like his little face, little details, and everything like that. The little goggles, blue eyes, the blue matching the flux capacitor. So yeah, everything stands out. He's got like Doorwing backpack going on, but it's not too heinous. It looks alright. Articulation, because it is a Sideswipe remold, is kind of what you expect. Ball jointed head, all that. Arms go 360, can go out. Elbow joint, bicep swivel. Wrists go in because of transformation. Yeah, it's the usual stuff. Nothing too crazy. Legs go out. Knees, not a full bend because of the thing. Little vents right here are kind of in the way. And then of course ankle tilt, all that fun jazz, kind of everything you expect. And then for this, the lightning hook, you can put it right here, pretty much, or any 5mm port that he has. You can just put it right there. Goes where the little thing is, so you can store it right there all you want. It's gonna be fine. It's not gonna really hinder anything. And then the gun, you take the Mr. Fusion reactor. I think it's I keep mixing it, or generator. Mr. Fusion generator, and just stick that to the back of the gun like so. And then you have Gigawatt's little weapon, which, if I am correct, I am not entirely sure. Y'all can fact check me in the comments. But I think the fusion reactor, not fusion reactor, the Mr. Fusion generator takes like garbage or something like that and makes it into like fuel. I think I got it upside down for one, like arm compatibility, or just put it to the side. I don't know. Well, it fits like that, so okay. Sorry for any background noise you might hear, but there you go. There's Blaster, or not Blasters, Gigawatt with his blaster. I cannot English for the life of me, and so, because you could tell immediately that thing's a 5mm port, to my guess. Can it take this one? Yes, it can. It's just way too big. That's way too big for his arm. Maybe we can give him one of Star Convoy's things like this. Like, there you go. A little too heavy, granted. His arm's kind of loose, but it's still blast effect compatible. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty chill. I took off the whole gun. I just meant to take off the blast effect. Okay. Yeah. All that fun jazz. Could have put him like that. Let's get him ready for some size comparisons. Well, just really a few. Alrighty, for the first size comparison, here he is next to Deep Cover, who is also a Sideswipe mold. And yeah, you can see the differences. Mainly in terms of design, how the wheels work. But yeah, you could tell that this mold was used for this, and yada yada. I can't English properly. Next comparison we got is Studio Series G1 Bumblebee, or the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. He's tiny. And then naturally, let's put him next to Prime. And then let's bring up, yeah, something like that. Here, let me just, I'm working with a new like arm for the camera, because it's not on a tripod anymore. It's on like a whole like almost mic lever. But yeah, we can just adjust like so. There we go. Yeah, that's how they look together. Prime is obviously going to be taller than most figures. That's just kind of part of the course. But yeah. Alrighty. That's this is the first video for 2026. Hope you guys are enjoying this video, or have enjoyed me kind of fumbling. I'm just trying to do like based off of memory of like different aspects of the Back to the Future movie, because it's hitting its 40th anniversary as far as I'm aware. Yeah, that thing is 40 years old. Yeah, this is, the way this figure is a great Scott moment. I think I'm going to put him back into car mode at the end of the day. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I did this a little differently because I appreciate how it was boxed up and packaging. And we're going to do something similar for Another sort of Siege Sideswipe remold or mold use, but it's not exactly Siege. Yeah, they re-released him in my local Targets, and he was on clearance, so I just got him because he was on clearance. I was planning to fully skip him, but I thought about it, and I saw it was on clearance. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll get it. Yeah, there's the next review. Hope you guys enjoyed the review of Gigawatt. I don't know how I'm going to do the titles anymore. At this point, I think I might just put Goji Reviews, but then just... I don't know. I might just keep it up as it is, but... Having it tagged is more professional, but I don't know. I'll just do the usual and try to come up with a witty title within. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the start of this new year, 2026. I'm starting with a collaboration review. Collaboration as in like the figure, like Transformers collabing with something else. And this one happened to be Back to the Future. He's going to be in the next video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Oh wait, like, comment, subscribe. Usual YouTuber jargon. I'm still going to say that for now on. English. Goodbye.